People who complain about things that they cannot change are just as foolish as those who complain about things that they can change. Welcome everyone, my name is Erika Gutierrez, a young aspiring trailblazer who plans to challenge detrimental conformity. In other words, go up against detrimental conformity. People who complain about things that they cannot change are just as foolish as those who complain about things that they can change. Life may be difficult, but it's not that challenging to the point where you can't control your own mind, where you can't regulate your own state of mind. I understand that there are people out there who seriously do struggle with their mental health and find it tough to deal with certain issues, but that shouldn't make it acceptable for anyone to act out of line, especially when they are full-grown adults with a sharp mind and a fully capable intellect. I mean no disrespect when I say that it's intolerable for a grown person, for a grown man or woman, to act like a child. I'm a huge advocate for mental health, but the second it becomes unproductive and people start using it as a get out of jail free card, that's where I'm like, wait just a minute. Mental health is nowhere near an excuse to act like a fool, but it's there to help us become more self-aware individuals who order ourselves to focus on improving our lives. We should treat it as an opportunity to learn how to manage our internal conflicts while also not neglecting to take care of our external responsibilities. My number one rule when it comes to ensuring my success is to not allow my emotions or my doubts get the best of me. I make it my number one priority to withdraw myself from participating in any funny business, from any lousy, toxic activity that will make it much more difficult for me to achieve my goals. Those who are self-aware know exactly how any tendency can become highly problematic very quickly. Complaining is madly one of them. When a person complains, they are not only deliberately ruining their chances of winning, but they are also spoiling their opportunity from learning something new that can help benefit them in the future. This not only affects their attitude towards life, but in most cases, it even drives them to become miserable people. I don't want to become a miserable person. Therefore, I turn my complaints into requests, where I ask God to renew my mind, body, and soul. This not only sets me up for success, but it also helps me adopt a winner mentality, where I see the opportunity in failure. It is absolutely crucial that we try to make the most out of every situation and work with what we got. Because if we don't, then unfortunately we'll be left with nothing but contempt in our heart. And to be quite frank, I don't want to be someone who blames the world for her problems. How pathetic would that be? Being some egotistical girl who thinks that the world revolves around her and her alone. I may be a bit overbearing, but even I know where to draw the line when it comes to finding solutions. Throwing a tantrum and demanding attention is not the way to go. It's nothing but childish and unbearable. Considering all that has been discussed, we'd all just be better off if we just took some time out of our day to pull ourselves together, to gather our bearings, and made it a point to learn to adapt to change and not allow fear to dictate our lives. I highly encourage us to educate ourselves on how to be better equipped in dealing with our problems. Let us make the most out of the resources that are out there and figure out how they can help us manage whatever may be going on in here, rather than resort to self-destructive fixations. That sure was a lot. That was a lot to unpack. Anyways, that is all for today. Thank you for listening. No words can ever describe the gratitude I feel towards every single one of you who take the time out of their day to hear me out. May we meet again.